Hey,
Hey
welcome
y'all.
back. Hey,
Welcome
y'all. I
back.
know. Back like four flats on a Cadillac, baby.
Okay,
Okay.
we're back up in this thing.
We are. What episode is this, friend? What episode are we
This
on
is
today?
episode 6.
Oh my God, y'all.
Yeah,
Episode 6.
episode 6.
I love this for us real bad.
We did it, friend. We did it.
I love it, and
Mm-mm-mm.
love it.
Yep, we got 2 more to go, and
Two
season 1 will
more.
be a wrap.
Yes! Oh my God! I love it. I love it. We took an idea, baby, and ran with it, honey. I
Yes,
love
we
it.
did. We put that thing together, didn't we?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I don't like the weather Atlanta is having. I feel like every time we film, there's a thunderstorm brewing, but
Mm-hmm.
that's okay. We gonna push
Yeah.
through it.
I seen somebody else talking about how Atlanta was raining a lot and they hadn't had. I think I was watching one of these beauty influencers that I like, and she was saying the same thing. This was like a month ago though, but she was saying like how it's just been raining, raining, raining constantly in Atlanta.
We don't live in Florida, so I don't understand what's
Right.
happening here. I don't know. I don't like why they. I mean, we don't have any palm trees. We don't have any ocean.
Yeah,
So what's happening here in Atlanta? And it just so
I
happened
know.
to fall every time. I'm with you,
Right.
baby.
You
That
see that?
thunderstorm.
They're trying to stop us, but we can't be stopped,
We can't
baby.
be stopped, baby.
We cannot be stopped. Okay, listen, we getting this thing done. You hear
Mm-hmm.
me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's talk about what we read for the week, as we
Okay, you.
always do when we start our show off for the week.
We
So
do,
you want to go
friend.
first?
No, you
Okay.
go first.
All right. Well, this was a very short reading week for me. I didn't read very much of many books, but I did read. I read an arc by Joanna Kimber, which I'll talk more about when I talk about the new releases. But I did read that by her. It is like a small town romance book, so that was pretty good. I read, well, I started on Audible, Maybe for the Summer by Aubrey Penn. I
Yes.
think I'm only on like chapter 2 on that. And then I finished Love Letters from a Gangster by Siobhan Latrice. Really love that. That's my favorite so far out of the what I've read. And what we're going to talk about today, which is A Love Read from the Block by Antoinette Sherell.
I love it, friend. I love it. I
Hmm.
love how we the same. We read the same amount of books this week.
Yeah, right.
So I love all of those. So let me tell you what I read. Oh my God. So I read, so again, I am still in the Sunrise series by Ray Elise. I'm on book 6. I think this is book 6
How many books is
or
it?
book 5. I don't know which one, but I think it's one more after this. And I read at the end of it all, and I found a new man. I begged him real bad. I love him real bad. Like I want to be on Planet Ace. She's one of those writers that I absolutely love. It was about a basketball player. It was a really, really good.
Now, I heard a
Um,
lot of people say they didn't like you because of something that was going. Is there like an age difference, or is there some abuse going on, or?
well, there was between the two of them. It wasn't a huge age difference. Both of them was in college. She just so happened to have been a freshman, and he was maybe like a junior. It wasn't a huge age difference,
Oh
but there
no.
was. I enjoyed it because it just shined a light on how, women throw themselves at basketball players, and him being from California and he's African American,
Mm.
and he just ended up in a terrible situation. And because he was drinking, he did not know, he couldn't defend himself because he blacked out. So when someone made allegations about him and ruined his whole reputation, he was supposed to go off to he was supposed to be like the next big first draft in the NBA, and it was just a lot. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because he didn't think he was worthy of love because he wasn't so sure if he didn't do the things that he was accused of. His daddy relationship, his mama died. It was a lot.
Okay.
One thing you'll know about Ray Lease is that she is going to put all the trauma in one book, and it's just amazing at the outcome at the end. So I ain't gonna give it away, but it was a really, really good book. Trust me, friend, if I said it was good,
I know. I'm not doubting you at all. I'm just people were just, I don't know, I forgot what they were saying, but they were like, felt like they was uncomfortable with it. And I'm
I
like,
mean,
so
there
that's why I
was
never
an
read
age
it.
gap, but they act like it was like a huge age gap, and it was not a huge age gap.
Child, I
Um,
don't know. I'm gonna get there though, because I gotta catch up. You done
Friend, you
left
know
me
how
in
I
the
am.
dust.
I
You
don't
left
give
me in
up
the
on
dust.
series. You can't,
I
whatever you
know.
throw in me, I want to see it through.
I know, friend. I know.
Yeah, so there was one, of course, it was a 5-star read. I love that girl real bad. I still have the last book, which is Only for the Night, I think. I don't know. By Ray Elise, too. That's the last one in this series. And I've started it, but I haven't finished, so I don't count that as one of mine for this week. But I also read Love in the Studio by Tay Monet. Oh my God. Baby, the spice. Every time I turned around, my mouth was open. And it's a novella, so it's like the shortest read, but
Mm-hmm.
packed full of all the things you like. I was like, here we go again.
Oh,
Y'all can keep your hands to yourselves. I better go be pregnant. For every
so every
time,
time you turned
I'm
around,
like,
huh?
I'm like, next page, next page. Oh wow, it's still doing it.
Just
But
couldn't
it
keep
was
their hands to themselves.
I know, and I feel like is this my first Tay Monet read? I feel like it is. I feel like this
Yeah,
is
I
my
think.
yeah, friend. I think
Yeah,
this is
because
my
I've asked
first
you
Tay.
before. Yeah,
You
you said you hadn't
did, baby.
read.
When I say I love her work. It was very entertaining. My husband kept asking me why was I doing this weird ass smile. You know what I'm saying? When it started
Mm-hmm.
happening, I was like, he was like, he kept walking by me. So, man, what is wrong with you? I'm like, it's a little hot in here, isn't it me? say, say
That's
Monet
you.
came with the spice. Now I loved it, and of course, our book that we read for this week is I love Bred from the block, and y'all know how I feel about Miss Antoinette Sherell. She can't do no wrong in my eyes. So that's what I read this week, friend.
Sounds like we on the same wavelength. And we had some good books. We didn't. That's the thing. Like, you don't always got to read 1,000 books in a week. You know what I'm saying? As long as you
Mm-hmm.
got some good quality books, that's all good. I feel like we have some quality reads this week.
Friend, I loved you
So,
real bad this week. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, like real bad. I didn't know anything about this book. Like when you sent it, I was like, I saw Antoinette, I saw her name, and I was like, oh okay, you know. But then when I started reading it, I was like, don't let me bother my girl this late at night to tell her I love her real bad, cause I know she's asleep. Like the rest of the world is asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning.
oh girl, I'm up. I have insomnia.
Friend, friend, oh, okay, I'm not gonna give it away. I'm gonna let us walk into it easily because I'm so excited.
Yes, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's crack this thing open.
Let's start with the stages, friend. When I saw stage one, I was like, "Bitch, what time are we going to?" When I saw like stage one, I was like, "Now, what decade, what era are we gonna be in?" You know what I'm saying? I stopped it
Mm-hmm.
there and took a picture of it, and I put it on my social media because when you see that, you know you are not going to be in the current time, okay? And
Yeah.
me, I love a good throwback. Throw me back. Take me back to
Yeah.
1992. What are we doing over there?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we should say like an overall of what the book is about so they know
Yeah.
like what we talking about and kind of like a summary of maybe like a small snippet of what the book is actually about.
Yeah. So the book is about a young man who is very poor.
Mm-hmm.
He is being raised by his two sisters who
Mm-hmm.
are trying to do their best. I think somebody passed away. I can't
Yes.
remember if it was the mom or the dad, and then one of them is a drug addict.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Mama's a drug addict.
I
Yeah, and
think
I
it's the
think the
mom that's the drug addict.
mama's drug addict. Yeah.
And the dad, I don't know if he passed away or if he just wasn't in their life,
Right.
but either way it goes, he was raised by his sisters,
Mm-hmm.
and they stay in the hood,
Mm-hmm.
and him and his friends, they wanna they wanna have all the nice stuff, they wanna get the girls, they wanna have the cars, the clothes, the money, and so they come up with this plan to make that happen
Yeah.
by robbing somebody for their drugs. And once that happens, the book kind of takes off from there
It does.
because now they are, well, mainly one of them, which is Zodiac. He's the main MMC in this book.
Yes, he is.
Um, he gets caught.
He gets called,
Get to
girl.
beat down.
A bad one. A bad one.
A
It's
bad
where he
one. A
gets to
real
be
bad
down that
one.
makes it worse.
Man. And I just knew he was gonna get killed. I was like, he finna kill
I
him.
did
He is
too. I
finna
was like,
annihilate
dang, we
him.
lost him already. We in the beginning of the book.
Right. Tragedy struck us already, but he held out. I was nervous though, because I was like, oh, he finna kill him.
I
But he
did. I feel
didn't.
you.
So, yeah, he put him on basically, and we go from there. And we watch his journey along with his homeboys, their love interests,
Hmm.
of them navigating their new
Yes.
lifestyle. We've lost some friends, we've gained some things
Yes.
happen, lots of drama.
Love it. Love it.
And they're young, they're young kids. And we're
Yes.
talking about when the book jumps off, he's 15 years old.
Yes.
Um, and
She's 14.
yeah,
Hmm.
so they're young kids, just trying to make a way. And yeah, it was really good. It reminded me of like back when I was reading when I was younger, like The Coldest Winter Ever,
Yes.
or
Yes.
like it just kept taking me back to that
It
place.
did. It did. I definitely feel like those
Um,
highlights was coming.
yeah, right. Um, it was very, because like how we are, especially when we talk about young adults, and we be like, "Oh, they're getting on my nerves," but they weren't getting on my nerves.
Because let me say, it is Antoinette Sherell. She has that ability. I would love to, and I wanted to say this because I reviewed so many of her other books, that even though it is a YA, it didn't, the way she lays it out and lays the foundation, and even though they were making not the decisions that you would, I was accepting of those decisions. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Even at
Yeah,
my big age that I'm at now, I was like, cool, let's go.
yeah,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? It wasn't more like, oh my God, grow up, or oh my
right.
God, make a right choice. The way
Hmm.
she sucked you into the story, you was like a fly on the wall. And you're like, I'm
Hmm.
loving this. Keep making those decisions that
Yeah,
you're making. Because you're
right.
supposed to. That's what you're supposed to be doing at
Hmm.
this age.
Yeah.
Her storytelling ability just keep you focused and engrossed in the book. I was like, there wasn't a time that I was like, oh my God, I want to stop. It didn't, she didn't lose my attention. Now, my husband was trying to talk to me while I was reading the book, and I made that face like, ooh,
Hmm. You
like,
got to make that face.
like, dude, what you doing? Like, stop talking to
Hmm.
me. I am not here on earth. I am in 1992, okay,
Right.
at a house party. Leave me alone. Don't ask no questions,
Right.
you know. But I would say that that's one of the things I love about her ability to make you okay with reading a YA book at this stage of
Hmm.
our lives.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely. She definitely makes you feel. Her writing style is amazing. And
Amazing.
I'm glad that I have come across her, because now I just want to read everything by her, because, you know, like I was telling you, we read books and we read some purely just for the entertainment, just for the spice, just to laugh,
Hmm.
just, to pass the time. But then you have those books that just really touch you, really make you think, really take you back to like when you were a kid, or when you were in this particular situation dealing with something that they're dealing with in the book, and it's like, or if you know people that
Hmm.
have dealt with something like that, and it just warms your heart,
It
it
does.
just takes you back there, and just gives you all the nostalgia feels,
I felt
and
everything. I felt
yeah,
everything. There, all the characters
everything,
was
every
feeling.
emotion,
Yeah,
um just everything. The writing is amazing.
I
i,
did.
I don't know how she do it.
I don't either. Like I just felt like I would like to say when I do get ready to do me a video and do my little review on my page, I was thinking, I was like, Aquarius, a great concept would be holding up a small bag of chips and be like, if you don't know that these bags of chips used to be for a dollar, this ain't the book for you.
It ain't for you, baby.
I'm just like, that is the way. Baby, if you don't know what jumping rope with two jump ropes was like,
Hmm.
these ain't your people.
Going to the store to
You know
get
what
some
I'm saying? Like,
candy.
if you didn't know what a candy lady, if you don't know what a candy lady is, if you don't know what a candy lady is, this might not be your zhush.
It
This might not
ain't
be
for
your thing.
you.
You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-mm.
was definitely was very immersive. I was just like, I love this lady real bad because all the things, the beefing. You know what I'm saying? Like it just felt it felt like home. If I could
Yeah.
describe anything, it felt
Mm-hmm.
like home. The cousin in the story reminded me of my cousin Passion. Like, yes, my mom and I lived like her away. We weren't gonna call them suburbs or anything, but it was a little bit of upgrade from the hood, you know.
Yeah.
And I would go over to the hood, and my cousin them be the same way. You
Mm-hmm.
fighting because we fighting, and I'm like, oh my god, we're fighting, but you got to do it because then she gonna be
Yeah.
ready to fight me when we get back to our own house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
all the things in this book
Yeah.
was just
All the things.
all the things. I just yeah, she did her big one with this one.
Yeah.
So what did you think about his sisters? Let's start at the beginning. His sisters in the beginning, their relationship, their dynamic, their little family dynamic they had.
I think the sisters, again, people like this. You have somebody who you got the one sister who, is cool, kind of more laid back, don't
Hmm.
really be tripping, but at the same time, they don't want you doing certain stuff, but they know like she knew that the older sister knew that they needed this money, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? They needed the help. Um and the the second sister who
Hmm.
dipped out and left, you had to feel her because she's like, I don't want to see my brother dead. I don't want to see my
Right.
brother in jail. I want better for him. I don't want him doing this. Now, when she left, though, I was hoping that she would stand by and stick around and not burn out.
Yeah.
But, you know, I kind of understand because she doesn't want to, she said it. I don't want to see you in
Right.
jail or
Or
dead.
dead.
She just, so she didn't want to have any parts in that. And I get that. But I really wish she would have stuck around instead of dipping out on them. But I mean, what can you do? You know what
What
I'm
can you do?
saying?
She
But I
saw an
think they did the best that they
opportunity.
could.
I do too. I do. I feel like they all had to grow up
Yeah.
because their mom left them to fend for themselves. She was
Mhm.
not a mom. They didn't really have a mom, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't like that the sister just ran and didn't look back. It was like, even though she said, oh, I tried to call you, I tried to contact you, or whatever, there was so much resentment by that time because
Mhm.
you left us. So it's just me and Tempest, you know? And of
Cause
course,
she ain't for
Tempest,
herself. Yeah.
defending for ourselves. So we got to do what I got to do. You got to do what you got to do, so that we can have food on the table, and he had to grow up and be the man of the house. It sounds like
Mhm.
the typical hood story,
You're right.
because there's no man figure. Where's dad at? We never heard anything about his dad.
Mhm.
Okay. So now I'm responsible for me and my sisters. It was the sending money. Like he never forgot. Like he just sent her money, even though she was no longer, and he didn't talk to her. It was
Mhm.
the, oh, I'm up. Whenever I get money, I'm going to send it her way. And he did. And I was just like, what an honorable thing to do.
Mhm.
Because she definitely
I was
did
like,
leave you
bitch,
real
you ain't
so.
getting shit. No, I'm just
Right. I
playing.
wouldn't be. I hope you living good over there, sis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
because you wasn't shooting me with me
you,
when I was in the
right,
jail. You weren't
right,
here grinding with me. You weren't here for all the drama and things that have
right.
taken place. So, but in the same token, I think that just shows his maturity, his love
I
for
did
his
too.
family, and at the end of the day, even though he's the younger brother, he's the man of the house. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I think that's just him still being in that role, even though she did dip out, even though it's like, damn, sis, you just gonna leave and just because I'm trying to help us, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I think because he just got a good heart,
He
and at
did.
the end of the day, I feel like he sees himself still as responsible for, even though she's older, for helping her out and taking care of her.
I
Still,
agree. I agree.
yeah,
I
yeah.
I agree. And oh my God, let's talk about Tempest, his sister. And I don't know if we could call him the connect because he worked for him. Their relationship. Oh my God. Like,
When he took her over to that house
baby, you're
and
not
was
giving me
like,
no
"Here,
hand
this
me
is
down
yours,"
house.
she snapped on him.
Baby.
Snapped.
I love how strong Tempest was, but I also saw how much she loved her brother and was like, I'm gonna do whatever for him. Because when
Hmm.
he got in trouble with the having to hide from his ex-friend in the gang, and
Mhm.
she was like,
Mhm.
you know what, I did cut this nigga off because he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. I ain't gonna be second to nobody, but I'm gonna be second to anybody if that means protecting my brother and getting him out the hood.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you know what, I ain't mad at her no more. That's right, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, that's right. Like, that's your brother. Like, I
Mhm.
love him. And I believe that um he did say that you say you competing with my girl, but I'm competing with your brother. Your love for him supersedes your love for me. And it should,
Mhm.
because you ain't doing what you're
Yeah.
supposed to be doing. Right?
Right.
I'm gonna look out for him
Mhm.
because he look out for me.
Yeah.
And even if it was times like when the scene where she was at the shop and it was his girlfriend found out about her and busted out her windows, the first person she called was her brother. And even though she was embarrassed, he didn't make her feel no type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He like, girl, come on, get your shit. We
Mhm.
finna go.
Right.
Fuck that nigga. What you want?
Mhm.
I got you. You don't even to worry about him.
Mhm.
But what he didn't understand at that point, what it was more about him and his safety and his security than it was her being attached to a man that was unavailable.
Yeah.
So,
But I think that also shows it's like he didn't care that that's my boss. He's like, fuck
right,
him. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck.
And
Like, get your stuff and go.
I do like how he told her though. He said he ain't answering your phone calls, but I bet he done talked to her.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he got that little realist part that was in there
Mhm.
that I absolutely loved.
Yeah.
But it's just like it was almost like rooting for the underdog. Even though he wasn't
Mhm.
making the best decisions, I wanted to see him win. I was just like, God, boy, go to school. Still hustle, but go to class. And then when he went
Yeah.
to class and he checked his teacher, because he
Oh
went
yeah, I
straight to
love that.
class, took the test, and said, go and grade mine now. And he was like, he ain't see no X's on there. It was like, yeah, yeah, I got 100. He was like, yeah, but look at you. You got all the dope boy fresh. You got all this, but you still gonna end up dead or in jail. You still ain't gonna amount to nothing. Even though
Mhm.
you came in here and aced this test. Yeah, you smart, but you ain't smart enough to come in this class like you
Mhm.
supposed to be coming. I was like, why you
Mhm.
embarrassing my man? Don't do that.
He sure did check him. He checked him and then he
He
turned around and
did.
checked
He
him.
did. He did. And baby, when he left out the classroom and he slammed the damn door, I was like, okay, boo, that was too much. You ain't have to do all that. You could have just left. You
Mhm.
know. But again, it just definitely felt like back in high school being that I was the
Yeah.
person that was skipping class and not doing what I was supposed to be doing. But you know what I'm saying? That was me. Yeah, it was me. But um, what else? The
let's talk
connection.
about
Go ahead.
let's talk about reason.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Reason. I like reason. She was so sweet and cute,
She was. She
but then
was.
she kind of had a little snappiness to her.
I
But
love their
then,
friendship. I love a
yeah.
relationship that is based off friendship first because if you lay the right foundation, then even if the in love part fades away, you still longing for your friend. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it's still that. Oh my God, I just can't let him go because this man is my. Like they literally were friends. And when she went to the party at her cousin's house and he
Right.
showed up, I was like, if y'all don't kiss, if y'all don't do something to show y'all like each other, I'm gonna lose my check.
Yeah.
I was like, because the chemistry, like everybody around them saw it. You know what I'm saying? Even when they
Mhm.
were in the hall and they were kissing. And then I think it was her son and somebody else that came and saw and was like, about time. And they was like, girl, we was just waiting on y'all. How y'all just figuring
Mhm.
out y'all in love? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
everybody know. Everybody know. If y'all the last to know that
Mhm.
y'all in love. I love a
Even
good.
her mama knew.
Mm-hmm.
She knew it was
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen eventually.
She did.
Yeah.
I was just expecting her to be way worse. Like, babe, I would have had him through my window and everything all the time. Come on in.
Yeah.
Move the curtain.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. I
just
thought she was
terrible.
gonna. We had pulled up to her house. I thought he was gonna go inside. She went outside. I'm like,
I
oh
know, and I
well.
was like, girl, what you doing? What are you doing? Is your mama at work? What are you? I'm a terrible influence. Like, why is he standing
Mhm.
outside? I
Yeah,
don't
because I
understand what's
thought I
happening.
thought that was gonna be the scene where they actually did something,
Me
and you know what I'm
too.
saying. But
Me
that no, it
too.
didn't happen.
Me too. I was like, not Miss Antoinette teasing us. Girl, quit playing with me.
Yep, she was definitely teasing us, baby.
I did. I also like the connection between her father giving her all this advice of what a man should look like, what a man should show up
Mm-hmm.
for her to look like. And what he failed to realize is that she found it. That is him. You just don't like looking in the mirror.
Right.
That's what that is. You're angry
Yeah.
because you see yourself in this dude.
Mm-hmm.
But she is happy and she is secure and safe in that because she see you in him. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, this is awesome. I did. That was just so awesome to me. I love to see that connection. And she caught it. And she was like, all the things you said, he is there. I'm safe with him. He even the mama was like, she cool. He is more concerned about his well being, her well being and safety than he is his own. He gonna always make sure
Mm-hmm.
she good first. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Let's talk about the scene, girl, when they was leaving the gym, the game at the high school. Baby. Baby. I didn't think he was gonna go off on her. I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole high school scene. I was just like, she is so good at how she writes. The shootout, and the first thing he go looking for is her. And she is so smart that, not smart, I shouldn't say that because that sounds bad, but the way she knew the police was at his car, and she was
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what? Let me get this gun. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was so livid with her, and that's great writing when you can make me feel conflicted. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, damn, nigga, she just
Because I
saved your
didn't see a
life. Why
problem
are
with
you
it.
yelling at her?
Right.
You know, but then you're like, I get why he's yelling at you because you just jeopardized your whole
Yourself.
life.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves you and puts you before him. So he's angry at that. I was like, girl, I want to give her a standing ovation in the middle of my bed, honey, at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, bitch. Let me interrupt my man sleeping. But yes, yes, yes. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty dope. I was like, because I said the same thing. I'm like, why is he going off on her? But again, like you said, he don't want you doing it. He don't want you to be
Mm-hmm.
his ride or die. He
Agreed.
wants you to be. I mean, he wants you to be his ride or die, but not in that way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He wants you to say the sweet little reason that you are and focus on the things that you're focusing
Mm-hmm.
on. He's trying to keep you awake because he kept warning her, like, I'm not good for you. You
Right.
don't really want this. We
But
should just stay friends.
you can't have it both ways though. You can't show up and act as if you're my man and you're jealous when I
Right.
am, which she wasn't. She's so naive. She wasn't even entertaining anybody else. She knew where her
Hmm.
heart belonged to. She was just
Yeah.
waiting on him to catch up to that. But now you mad at me because somebody was in my face for her. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, dude, we can't straddle the fence because hell, even I am confused at this point. Okay.
Hmm.
As the reader, I'm like, make up your mind. Either
Yeah.
we just gonna be best friends for life, Craig, or okay, you belong to me wholly. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? The jealousy, but I do like he always showed up for her. Like
You did.
in every aspect, like as much as he could be. It's like if you a part of that lifestyle, you know that he just can't always answer his phone. He can't always drop everything because he is handling business. He gonna have people on his head if he not handling his business in the street. Okay, he
Hmm.
gotta get all that situated, and then when he get through, he wanna go where he feels at home. He wanna be with you, and then you like you ain't called me in 2 3 days. Oh God, Jesus, are we friends or are we lovers? I don't know what we do.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You just gotta
I'm
know. Like you said, when you're dealing with somebody like that, you already know that they're not gonna be around that much. You
mm-hmm.
may not. You may go days without hearing from them.
Yeah,
But this is what you asked for, man. So shut
that's
up.
what you signed up for. Like he was just like, you
Yeah.
know what it is, you know what I'm doing. And it
Hmm.
was crazy how Ava, her mom, understood that and was like,
Because she was a part of that life.
yeah, yeah. She was like, girl, and she was so sympathetic and was like, he's taking care. He's got a lot. They kept saying he's got a lot going on, but we know what that meant. He's
Hmm.
responsible for his household. He's responsible for the rent. He's doing all these things while you get to be relaxed, kid life, only worried about going to school and getting an education and not worrying about where your next meal comes from. He has the
Hmm.
world on his shoulders, so maybe you can be his light at the end of the tunnel, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
their secret handshake, I was like, I want to know it. How does it
All right.
go?
So cute. So cute.
So cute.
Oh
Can you believe
wait.
I'm saying this about a YA
But that it you know, that's just what this book does. Like that's how it makes you feel. Takes you back there where you want to be them, you know what I'm saying? And you want to have that secret
book?
handshake, or you want to be crushing on that boy, you know, you ain't got no business
Mm,
dealing with, but you want him, like all the things. That's where this book it takes you there,
it
So
does.
it's like a time
It was.
travel. You just go back in time and think about things you did when you were their age. So
Hmm.
yeah, it was so good. Hassan and Danielle
Oh
and
God. Oh God. And Bull. Oh God. First of all, that her almost being getting in the truck with Bull at the beginning of the book when he was like, "What you doing?"
hmm
He like, "Where you going? Get out of there! Come on, you get on my bike."
right. I
And
was
she's
happy
like, "He was
he
bringing
pulled
us to
up.
him." I'm like, even he was like, "No, we see what he got
Hmm
going on." That could have
hmm
went a totally different way for all three of them because
Yeah.
Bull was just a hot mess express.
And that's what I'm
Uh,
saying. I like that even though those were his bosses, like he didn't punk out when it came to
mm-hmm.
them. You know what I'm
He
saying? He
didn't.
still spoke his mind. He still did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And if he hadn't rolled up on them, you're not telling what Bull would have been doing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm glad that he rolled up
I
and
am
saw
too.
them.
I
Yeah.
am too. It was you couldn't never respect him and his loyalty to his friends.
hmm
If he considered
Yeah.
you a friend, you was damn near family. He's like,
hmm
I got you covered. When Hassan was lacking, didn't meet his quota, you know what I'm saying? He was there. He was like, don't worry about it. Get your head back in the game. But Hassan was very sneaky. I was concerned when Hassan had taken his car, put Danielle in his car, and they went somewhere. And I was like, his car is very noticeable. So somebody could have went back to Bull and said that it was him that was messing with
hmm
Danielle.
Yeah.
I thought that's where the story was turning. But
hmm
honey, Miss Antoinette said absolutely not Aquarius. We're gonna whip this around.
Look,
I
make a
love
U
how
turn.
right. She was like, this is not going to be predictable, honey. No. So I was like, wow, all the secrecy. Now, her son did all this hooping and hollering, but technically she didn't know who that baby was by.
Yeah.
And he was so overwhelmed with grief and all these things that he was under the assumption that it was his baby. And I was just like,
hmm
no, I feel bad for Danielle. Let's just talk about Danielle. Danielle, your mama cooking up crack, got these grown men in this house. I'm sure it was appealing at first to have a grown man like you. But when he crossed the line he shouldn't have ever crossed.
Right.
But then at the same time, it went more than that. It was the physical abuse. It was the controlling mechanism. Like she
Yeah.
couldn't do nothing.
Nothing.
And your mama didn't
Allowed
do
it.
anything to protect you. And then this dude come along with almost a savior complex, but he also couldn't save you. He made it worse.
You're right.
He made
hmm
it worse. He made
Yeah.
it worse. I was so happy though at the whole thing when I was just like, yeah, yeah, she gone off to jail, but at the same time, now we have one less enemy because he did not like Zodiac at all.
Mm-mm. No.
No, mm-mm.
No. And I also gave Zoe the opportunity to go up and rate.
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
which was like, hey, I want you to step into his place or whatever. So they gave him the opportunity to make more money and,
Right.
you know, yeah, be in that position. He got a,
He got a promotion.
promotion.
He got a
Yeah.
promotion. He was like, dude, the way you was about to take a whole bullet and die for your friend. Of course,
hmm
I want you as my you. That overranks anything.
Yeah.
Because even his friend was like, "What makes you think he gonna choose you over dudes that's been with him for the longest?" But he saw it. He was like, "This boy loyalty is insane.
hmm
I want that next to me."
Yeah. Who don't? Who
And on
wouldn't want
top of that,
somebody
I'm
that's
messing with his
loyal?
sister. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. hmm Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want somebody that's loyal, especially in a game like that? So you need those people, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And those are hard to find. And you see
Absolutely.
how, people that get mad at you and they feel like you're not like how his friends was, like Blake and,
Yeah.
he got impatient and felt like he wasn't moving fast enough.
Yeah.
to put
I
him
couldn't
on or
stand Blake. I couldn't
whatever.
stand Blake. I know we had to have a enemy and ops. I know we had to have somebody.
Yeah.
But baby, I wanted him to take Blake out a long time ago at the beginning of the damn book. I was like, I am over this. As soon as he was impatient, I was like, take him out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He gotta go. Cause he gonna pop back up.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna
I was
be the
like, he gonna pop
problem.
back up.
Yeah.
He gonna pop back up. And when everybody in the hood know they ain't friends and like, ooh, you need to go. Your boy here. What is happening? I love chaos. Those things get my heart rate start flow. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, Blake is at the party. Ah, how we
Mm-hmm.
getting everybody out? Somebody
Right.
go down. I was like, somebody ain't gonna make it out. I felt it when we were all in the car together because I think I was in the car with them and they were talking about outfits and change clothes. He took his shirt off. I was like, wow, his chest is out, but oh my God, what's gonna happen?
So
Friend,
you were
I don't
there.
know. I couldn't focus. I was like, oh my God, why is he taking off his shirt? Ain't that goddamn high? Why they lingering behind everybody? Please don't let them get
Mm-hmm.
shot walking down the street. I'm like, I just kept anticipating because the buildup was there. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, she at the party, she danced on him. All right, what is gonna go down at the party? But I did not anticipate. Like I said, she know how to throw a curveball. I thought
Mm-hmm.
maybe there would be a little beef at the party. I did not know the party was going to go down.
Oh yeah, baby, you went down.
I
You
did.
went
I was
down.
very like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And
I didn't even expect that to happen.
I didn't
I was
either.
just
I
like,
was
oh,
like, wow, this is happening
poor
to us.
Kiva.
This I did.
Poor
I
Kiva.
did. I did. I was like, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot. There was a lot.
There's a lot going on.
It was.
But
But it
it
was
was easy to follow though. I will
mhm.
say that, sometimes books can have a lot going.
What's
You know
happening?
that meme where the lady she be like this running all like back and
Yeah.
forth. Sometimes when you read books, that's what you be feeling like. But this
Yeah,
right here, you knew what was going on. You know what I'm
I
saying? You
did. I
understood
definitely
and
knew what was going
you
on. I
could keep up.
understand. I like too of her not giving you, she's known for not giving you what you want. She's going to give you the conflict. I love
Hmm.
the conflict. Like, I was just like, okay, because all of it was understandable. You can understand both sides of the
Yeah.
conflict. It was hard to be like, oh, I'm rooting for her.
Right.
I'm rooting for both of you. Please get it
Yeah.
together.
Everybody, just come
Everybody
on,
get
y'all. Let's
together.
kumbaya.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
friend. Yeah,
So
let me see what else was in there that I thought that stood out. That was really really good. Um, oh, when his sister got pregnant and he took on the whole thing as if it was he's the daddy. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Like he was like, you need to tell him he's the father, but same time, take as much time as you need to process this because
hmm
this man do got a whole family on the other side of town.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I just kept falling in love with Zoe more and more and
Because he was just such a
more.
grown little man.
He
Literally,
was. He
he was a grown
was.
little man.
He was. And I love a man that puts his himself aside and made her his priority at all times. I didn't like the it felt like he was unworthy of her and then she had these big dreams and then he would hold her back and I was just like, and he was like getting sucked. He called it her world. He was like, she did this girl and sucked me into her world.
Hmm.
Like I'm not college is not in the future for me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not. I'm going to hold her back. And the way he told her mom was like, I would never hold her back. She going to college.
Yeah.
She's not staying here. You know what I'm saying? She has big dreams, big goals, and I feel like that had more to do with him getting to know her as a friend first before they became lovers.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I care so much about you that I would sacrifice myself in having you to make me happy. I know that's what makes me happy, but I will hurt so that you can go. And then it was
Yeah.
always like, oh, when you go off to college, it's gonna be the end of us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the end of us. Because you're gonna be surrounded by all the guys that you deserve to be with. And I'm like,
Hmm.
boy, she deserved you.
You're right. She
Like, get it
wants
together.
you. She deserves
She
you.
wants you. She deserves you. But he was like, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not worthy of that type of sacrifice from you. I know, friend. We feeling all the feels again.
Yeah. Man, listen.
This book is a part two,
Yes.
and I will be reading part two. I'm just, I already, it
We got
said
to.
when
We
I
got to.
finished it and I rated it 5 stars on my Kindle, it said at the bottom, would you like to add to your library or read now?
Yes, I will.
Yes, please. Read. Yes, add to my library right now. Because I swear to God. Again, when we get off, I am going to get in the bed and start the second part.
Hmm.
Friend, you be messing me up. You be giving me all these theories, and I can't control myself.
And I don't even be trying to because you know how I do with series. So I don't even
I
know how
know.
I
You
keep
be calm. You
falling
be
into these.
calm.
Girl, listen. If the series guides will come down right now, they'd be like, "Man, you got so many series you didn't started that you ain't finished yet." And I'd be like, "You know what? You're right. I need to do a video on it. All the series that I need to finish because there's so many of them. Okay, so
Friend,
many
I
of them."
can't. I would have to say I've definitely put Noonie on the shelf. Like he just waiting on me. And every time I go to my Kindle and I see books you're reading, God damn it, there's a lot of books I'm reading. I just was scrolling. I was like, this is embarrassing. I said, this is Monique's fault because I cannot stop. I said, I can't stop. And
I'm
Monique's
trying
just
to be
like,
a good friend.
you
Okay, I
have
know you
no
like the series. So I'm just
self-control.
trying to be
Friend,
a
you're
good
the
friend.
best. You are the
Okay.
best because I wouldn't have known about this book if you didn't send it to me. And now I'm like, hell, it's only two books.
Because
I'll
right, we
come
wasn't
back
even
to
supposed to
new.
be reading this book. Let's talk about that. Okay, this is
I
not the choice that we
know.
had selected.
We didn't write it down.
So listen, it ain't my fault. Okay, I had to come up with something last minute. This
Babe,
wasn't
but
even
the way
supposed to be our read that we
I
was
know
supposed to be
it
talking
wasn't,
about this week.
friend. But the way you came up with it, and I was just, as soon as you sent it, I downloaded it. Was like, okay, here we go. I just stopped because I had already finished the end of it all, and I had already downloaded the next book, and I think I even
Mm-hmm.
got to like chapter 3, and you text me, and I was like, fuck that, I'm finna go read. I'm finna go and start it, and I started it, and I was just like, I can't stop. I have a problem. I have a problem. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what a good book will do. You know, you just sometimes you just can't put it down. You gotta finish that thing on out.
I know,
So.
but I am nosy, and I think that what keeps me into series, I cannot not know. That sound
Mm-hmm.
crazy, but I have this pull that be like, because I think it's like another book. We did Deuce, but we didn't do Smoke, and I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
you know
right.
what
And we need to read Jada. Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm saying?
saying.
As Yvonne, we have The Done, and it's like you know what I'm saying? Like that book came out,
Hmm.
and I was just like, I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because they dropping them left and right. I can't even fucking brush my teeth without a new book dropping. Okay,
I know. I
so
know.
it's like, what am I
What do you
supposed to
do?
do? I'm only one
What do you
person.
do? Right.
You know,
What do you do?
I'm only one person.
I
So
get it.
it's hard to keep up, but we just
I
gotta do our
know.
best. That's all we can do.
Friend. And we've been doing a good job.
We
I
have.
have to say
We have. Yeah, we have.
that.
Absolutely. I'm not complaining at all because all the books I've been reading, I can honestly say I don't think I have read a bad book in a while.
I would
All of
love
them have been worth it.
I'm gonna have to agree with you.
So
I'm gonna have
now
to
if it was
agree.
something bad, I'd be pissed off because I
Yeah.
feel like
But like I'm
well,
wasting my
first of all,
time.
I'm a
Right.
DNF queen. If I don't like it, I'm a DNF it. I'm not
Friend, I love
one
it
to
about
stick
you.
around.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I'm not sticking around. If I don't like it,
It's
I'll talk to you
hmm.
later.
And then I have always been setting these little goals. And I'm like, okay, Aquarius, at least once a month you need to read a thriller. Or you need to read a contemporary romance because I stop. And I get in my urban fiction bag and I just be over there and just constantly, I just be over there.
Hmm.
So that's my goal. I'm like, once a month, one of your books will be a thriller or a contemporary romance book. So, how I'm doing with that, I feel like I did good last month because it was the first time I promised myself. So, this month, I was like, okay, I bought like five. I think her name is it Shanora Williams? I bought five of her
Hmm.
books. And I was like, okay, I'm going to pick up one of those books. I'm going to read
Hmm.
it, because you have to tell yourself, I just have to tell
Give yourself
myself
a pep
because
talk.
I have to give myself a pep talk because I will get stuck. I know urban romance and urban fiction is my favorite genre, and I would just live over there happily ever after. And I'm like, of course, you do like other things. Try. to incorporate that. As many books as you read, one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've been finding that difficult to do, to pull myself away and be like, I'm gonna do that
Mm-hmm.
one. Because I tell my brain, you got so many unfinished series, books you ain't read. Why would you go hop over there and read a new book from a different genre? You know what I'm saying? Like it's the internal battles that I
Right.
have with myself. And
I understand.
I'm trying to do better. Baby
Yeah.
steps.
Baby steps. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
It's just so many books out here, so many series.
Yeah. Yeah.
All you can do is try.
And that's all I'm gonna do, friend. That's all
So,
I'm gonna do. And it doesn't help that there's so many new books. And I'm always getting comments and people are like, oh, but have you read this? Oh, but have you read
right.
this? Oh, but you should read this next. Someone told me about Soul Crush. Oh, yep, her name is Toy. I love Toy because she'll get in my inbox real quick. That's how I discovered this author, Antoinette Sherell. She put me on.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, hey, I think you'll like Savvy. And I was like, so now she sent me, she was like, let me know because I think you should read Soul Crush. I took a picture of each book. She sent it to me. She said, Aquarius, why are you still over there in series land? I cannot. And I looked the book that she gave me and I was like, girl, I can't start another series and all these incomplete ones that I got going on. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
And I looked at that book, but it has so many reviews and it makes you want to start another one because you're like 2,800 reviews and you're looking at all of them and it's like all 5 stars. And it's just like, I should just go there. Person. And you gotta think about it. I'm about to get ready to go back to work. So it's
Yeah.
about to all slow down. You know, I've had all
Mm-hmm.
this free time for summer and my book count is kind of high, but it's time for me to get back to the nitty gritty of what pays the
Yeah.
bills around here. So I really have to be more selective of what I decide to spend my time reading because it
Yeah.
won't be a whole bunch anymore. Yeah.
I never thought we would have this problem.
No, not when
Like,
I started. No, no,
I
absolutely
remember
not.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this Kindle. I told my sister, she was like, I'm more of a physical book girl. I said, well, I'm a Kindle girl. Ever since I got my first Kindle, I was like, oh, I love my Kindle. I'm a Kindle girl. I'm not gonna be, I'm just gonna get the books on here, read them, return them. Some of them I might buy, whatever. Baby, listen,
It's a
what?
problem.
That was a lie. That was a lie because I'm reading on my Kindle, yes, but I'm still buying physical books too.
Facts. 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 And I've tried to explain it to my friends. I don't do it anymore. I'm trying to explain it to them because you wouldn't get it if unless you were in the world of bookland.
Hmm.
Okay? They don't understand. It's like you read Aubrey Penn's maybe for the summer. Yes, I just bought the book. Did you not see that beautiful cover? You crazy. Yes, it's going on my bookshelf. Yes. No, I probably would never open it up. That doesn't
But
matter.
that's okay.
That's okay. I probably would
And
never
you
open the
never know.
book
You
up.
might. You never
I
know.
might,
Somebody else
you
might.
know,
You never
somebody
know.
else might, but it's going on my bookshelf. It was
Yeah.
amazing,
Hmm.
but I also am more aware that, okay, Aquarius, you bought, whenever I do be like, okay, I'm going to go buy some books. It's usually, I'm going to pick about 2 or 3 books I've already read that I want to stick on my bookshelf. But then it's like, okay, just grab 2 books that maybe you haven't read and you
Yeah.
want to read. But then I'll still go read that book on my Kindle. Now, I have people that says they have to have the physical copy. They love the book. They love the way the book smell. They love the way you're just a physical book type of
Hmm.
person. No, like I'm looking right now and I got like another book I think about Lady Nesha, 2 of them that I haven't read and I ordered them so long ago. That's also how I try to get through my TBR. I'd be like, I said, go. I'm not gonna do nothing outrageous and be like, oh, I'm gonna read 7 books from my TBR in my physical book copy. That's outrageous. Hell no.
Hmm.
I'm gonna pull 2 books and 2 books, but I'm still not gonna read the physical book. I'm still gonna go on my Kindle and be like,
Meanwhile, the physical
and
books
I
over here,
got
like,
friend, friend,
hey,
no, friend, I got the freaking book. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm about to go out of town for 3 days. Download that book, even though I'm physically looking at the book on my bookshelf. That still
hmm,
counts as me reading the book. Friend.
no, I mean, it's just more convenient. It's easier. I mean, you got your Kindle girlies, you got your physical book girls, and you got
Mm-hmm.
your girlies who are both. But for me, do I want to say that? I don't know if I want to say that.
Come on, say it.
I was gonna say, I think if somebody came in here and was like, either it's the Kindle or I'm taking all your physical books. Which one you want to choose?
Friend, I don't like those choices. No.
Because I was gonna say I would probably choose my Kindle, but at the same time, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't because most of the books that are on my shelf, um, well, no, I didn't even want to say that because a lot of the books on my shelf I have not read,
Me
but
too.
I've heard
Same
things
boat.
about, and they've come from people that I trust, so I know they're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I think I told you before how my thing now is if I read it on my Kindle and I love it, I'm buying it to put on my shelf. It's like my trophy or whatever.
Guilty.
So that's the thing. I
Guilty.
couldn't choose because you need those trophies. You want, and then there's just nothing better than walking to a home and seeing a bookshelf, like with some books, no
Friend,
matter
say
if
that
it's
again.
self help, encyclopedias, whatever. But when you walk into somebody's home and you see they have a bookshelf with books on their shelves, there's nothing better than that. It just
We
gives like
better.
a homely vibe. I don't know.
Yes,
So I would
yes.
not be able to choose, even though I am a Kindle girly. I
I
me and my Kindle.
couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't choose. Like me and my husband talked about this. My youngest kid is about to get ready to go into his senior year. We're about to be empty nesters, whatever the case may be. And he was like, "You want to downgrade?" I was like, "I will follow you to the end of the world. However, there needs to be a space for me and my books. I don't care." He was like, "What do you think about condo?" Oh, a condo, as long as it has a room for me filming, a room for
Hmm.
me, a room that is
For your
mine
books.
for me,
Hmm.
my books, my bookshelves to display. I don't care. He was like, "You used to get on my nerves and you used to want handbags, Louis Vuitton, all these things." I was like, "Do you know how many books I could get? Do you know, are you insane, sir? Do we
Right.
have where you got thousands of dollars laying around, fool? If we got that, I need some books."
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He like, "Aquarius, this is a hypothetical question." Don't hypothetical me. No. The hell I'm gonna do with a damn bag, nigga? Nigga, how many books I can get for 3,500?
Okay.
Fool, where that money at? Don't do that to me. No.
Hmm.
And he was like, "What about closet space?" That's cool too. I mean, that'll be a bonus. But what I'm telling you, what is important to me
Right.
is
Is
a
that
place to
book
display
space?
my books in a room where I
Hmm.
can film my videos, a reading room. I said, as long as I
Hmm.
have that, you will have no problems out of me. Now, here, we could be on the moon. It doesn't matter, as long as it has a
Right.
place. And
Right.
he was like, "What did you do with my wife?" I don't know. She became a book girly. Who, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I said, "But don't go making no dumbass decisions. Give me no damn purse for no damn. I don't want
Right.
Gucci. I don't
When you
want none
don't
of
want
that.
some books.
If I know,
Hmm.
if you got that kind of budget available over there on your side that I don't know nothing about, my nigga, I want some. I want $1,000 worth of books.
Hmm.
Let me just go
So be
crazy."
kind of pissing me off because my boyfriend, he knows I love books and all I do is read, but he ain't bought me a book yet.
Friend,
That he bought me a bookshelf for Christmas.
oh, I love that
Now he
though.
did do that,
I
but
love that
where's
though,
the
friend.
books? Where
Friend,
can I get a gift card? Can I get a?
it's coming. I feel it in my spirit. That is
You
coming.
feel it?
I feel
Okay.
it. I feel it. The
I
only
don't even
reason
want
why
him to go
I'm
buy the books. I just want him to give me the gift card to buy the books, whether that's
hello,
Amazon, Barnes,
Amazon,
whatever, a Visa gift
Amazon.
card. Just give me the money to buy the books. See, I don't want him picking out the books, honestly.
Yeah, oh,
Just
absolutely,
give me the
honey.
money.
My husband, how dare you? Don't you ever in your life think you can go and give me no doggone book?
What is
Stop
this
it.
shit?
Well, you would not. Nigga, what is this? No, no, no. I'm gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna be like, absolutely, return to sender. I don't want it. No,
Right. Don't you come
because
in here
I'm
with
very
some
particular about what I want in my house on my bookshelf.
right,
I
exactly.
do a lot of
Exactly.
research to get
Hmm.
to what my bookshelf gonna look like. Okay,
Yeah.
so but he knows what I want. Like no Christmas, yeah, anniversary. Oh, what do you want? Listen, listen. Amazon gift card.
Hmm.
Go berserk. What's my limit? Just give me my gift card. Tap it up. I don't want to say take me to the bookstore because we don't have any black owned bookstores here, and I don't be always want to go to not Starbucks. I don't
Barnes and
always
Noble.
want to go right, and I'm like, no, 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 because a lot of times I don't find the black authors that
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
necessarily looking for. Give me an Amazon gift card and stop playing with me.
Hmm.
I love
Yeah. Yeah.
absolutely.
Hmm. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, he needs to get this together. But it ain't
I,
just him; it's my family too. Now, my mom or then my daughter, somebody gave me a gift card. The people at work know that for my birthday's in October. They gave me nothing but Barnes and Noble gift cards and the Amazon gift. Now, if they ask us to know, why is y'all coming up in here with some house shoes,
I don't want no damn slippers. Get that away from me. I can buy my own slippers. I don't want it.
a air fryer,
I don't want
now the perfume, I'll
no.
take the perfume because I'm a
I
perfume
will take the
girly.
perfume. I love perfume, friend.
But why is y'all coming in here with this shit? Where is the gift cards? That's what I
What
want.
gift
And
card?
they know that. Like, it's like, are you
Absolutely.
trying to piss me off? Is that what you're trying to do? Because
Right.
where's my gift card? But I'm gonna let them. We're gonna see what happens this October and this December. And if they
Friend is
don't show up with
coming.
them gift cards,
I would like to say that I'm the same way. My coworkers are amazing and they love me. Like my birthday, I'm like, and I love to see that it's a card on my desk. I had a whole bunch of cards, and all the cards. There was an Amazon gift card or Barnes and Noble's gift card, where I was able to go
hmm
get so many books because they know what I like. Because I go
yeah,
around the school telling people all the time,
hmm
I don't want no damn Starbucks gift card. Get that away from me. No, no. Y'all know I read books. Mm-mm. Give me
yeah,
what I want.
yeah. That's fine. They
I agree,
know.
friend.
They
It's
know what's
coming
up.
though. It's out there in the universe now. So you getting it. I feel it.
I hope so. I don't want to be a bitch. I really don't.
You can
But
be one though if you don't get it. I'm just gonna give you permission.
this,
If you don't
thank
get it,
you.
it's okay to be like, we need to have a well, I also have to go back to what I've told my friends because my friends just ask me all the time, how does your husband know to get you? Because you don't ever seem sad for like birthdays. I said, well, I trained him very well. Oh, I don't leave it up to him. No, baby,
hmm
I give him a top 10 list. I am still surprised because I don't know what it is on that list of
Right.
10 things. You know what I'm saying? So when I get it,
But
I'm
you know
still
it's
like,
gonna be
oh
one
my
of those.
God, thanks. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave the fate of my happiness on my birthday solely up to
Yeah.
him. I, no,
That's
I would be very disappointed.
smart.
You know?
Yeah, that's
And I'm like,
smart.
you still going to not know what it is. It's still going to be a surprise, but it's going to be something that you
hmm
really wanted. So, and he likes that. He's like, I'm glad you do because I know exactly what I got you, what I'm getting you. But he don't wait. He's always like, if he bought it a week before my birthday, he always look weird. He comes standing around and shit. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, do you want your gift now? Or you want to wait till your birthday? Oh, sir,
Now,
how dare you? What do you mean? I was like, I can wait till my birthday. The fact is, he can't wait till my birthday because he's very impulsive. He's like, babe, you got to open it now. No! Put it in the back of the closet and
see,
pop
I'm the
out of my
opposite.
face
Go
on my
ahead.
birthday. Stop it.
Mm-mm.
He gonna ask
I'm the
me every
opposite.
day up
If they
leading
bring
up
it
to my
up, go
birthday.
ahead and give it to me now.
Friend, I try, but I want to be. I like my birthday to be really special. I do.
Oh yeah,
I
I
do.
get that. I understand that.
I
Yeah,
do.
because there's
I
nothing
do
better
like
than having
anniversary and
something
stuff. I'd be
on
like,
your
no,
actual
give it to me
birthday.
now. Right.
Well, he gonna get it together. He know how much I read. Well, what was that? Memorial Day. We had all went over to his house because he was like doing a cookout and stuff. And girl, I
Oh,
got there, opened up my purse 'cause I just knew I was gonna get ready to sit on the couch and read my story on my Kindle. And baby, that Kindle was not in there. I told my oldest daughter, I said, "Look, I gotta go home." And she was like, "For what?" I said, "I gotta get my Kindle." She said, "Mama, you don't leave here to go get that Kindle." I said, "I gotta go get it." And so he had walked in he was out in the back barbecue, and he had walked in. I said, "Baby, I gotta go home." He said, "Why?" I said, "I gotta go get my Kindle." He said, "Oh, okay, yeah." And my daughter was like, "No, she don't need to leave." He was like, "Let her go, let her go, let her go get it, because
yes.
if we don't,
It's anxiety. I knew I had a problem when I first got my first Kindle. My husband had bought me, and it was a Friday afternoon. I had took my Kindle to work, and I left it on my desk. I made it all the way home. I called my assistant principal. I said, "Hello, hi." I know everyone has vacated the school. I said, this is an emergency. I left something at school. I know you live around the corner from. Can you meet me at the school? She was like, sure. I'm out with my family at dinner. We're close by the school, but let me know when you get to the school. I text her. I'm like, I'm outside of the school. And she was like, okay. She unlocked the door. I go in. I get my Kindle. I come back out. She was like, you called me back up have a Kindle? I was like, yeah.
Yes, I did.
I was, you thought I was going the whole damn weekend without my Kindle? I said, I
Right,
love
get
you
out the
real bad, and I owe
weekend.
you. I owe you. You can cash in that ticket anytime you want to. However, girl, this is a blessing. You don't understand. I couldn't go no damn 2 days without my Kindle. You
Oh,
crazy.
hell
Yeah,
no.
no. My husband's like, you really made that lady go up to the damn school. I said, I did. I didn't make her. It was just like, this is an
She
emergency.
just asked, and she said, okay.
Facts. She did. She did.
Yeah, she
She
could have asked you
did.
right then and there, but what do you need? What did you forget? But she
She
didn't,
could
so
have,
it's
but
all
she
right.
wasn't nosy enough. And that's how I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh,
I
okay.
came out skipping and everything. I was like,
Happy as can be. It's gonna
I
be a
was
great
like, it's gonna be
weekend.
a good weekend.
They don't
I
get
was
it.
just like,
Like
I wouldn't have came up there for you. Well, okay, to each your
people
own, honey.
that are not in this world, they don't get it. Okay, they don't
They
get
don't.
the sacrifice. They don't understand how serious this matter is. Like it is
Hmm.
serious. If you are a true book girl, and I'm not taking away from anybody who is not like us or who may just read
Right.
a book once a year or once a month or whatever. But when you are a true book girl or man,
Mm.
okay, it
Hello.
is serious. Like
It
we're
is.
not gonna play. We're not playing around, baby. If you think I'm gonna leave my Kindle at school for a weekend,
I'm not.
absolutely not.
That's not
I don't
happening.
even care if
That's
I
not
had
happening.
another Kindle sitting in the house because if
Facts.
that's the one I want to read on, that's the one I
Boom.
want to read on.
That's what I
Okay,
want to read on. That's what I read.
so
It's bad, and I definitely know that I'm like a higher level of crazy when it comes to my Kindle. Going on vacation was all in Dominican Republic with my friends celebrating her birthday. We got in, and it was like last time we went to the club, and it was like 2 a.m. in the morning, and they were still. I was like, "Hey, girls," and who was my roommate, I had to tell her. I was like, "Hey." We started walking back from the club. It was
hmm
on the resort, and we walking back, and she was like, "Oh, you can take your shower first." And I was like, "No, I'm not going to sleep." She was like, "What?" She was like, "Girl, we done had all these drinks." I was like, "I know." I was like, "But I can take my last, you know." And she was like, "Aquarius, what are you gonna do?" I'm gonna read.
okay.
She was like, "Ma'am, it is 3 o'clock in the morning." So I said, I need to read. I ain't gonna bother you. You can turn the light off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bother you, boo. Let me tell you, I had my whole damn stand and my clicker.
It,
When I started setting up, because this was my first time being in a room with her ever, and I look
I
back,
know she's probably
she
like,
looking at
this
me, and I'm
girl
looking
is
at her, and
crazy.
she's like, Aquarius, are you not drunk? I am drunk. Well, wasted. My eyes ain't drunk though, girl. And
Right. I can
she
still
was
see.
like, the sun came up. And then I was like, wow, Aquarius, you should go to sleep now. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I looked her dead in her face. She was like, are you going to get up for breakfast? I did that every day. We were there for 4 days. I did that every day. And everybody was so in awe when we get back to and met up with everybody else. And they was like, you're so wide awake. I was like, I had a Red Bull. I feel fine. I'm great. I'm like, it's fine. Totally fine. They was like, this is weird, Aquarius. I was like, not really. This is normal. I was like,
Right.
y'all had fun. We had fun at the club, but I also had fun in Bookland. And at that point, I think I was
Mm-hmm.
reading Chemistry by Gray Huffington. And I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, bitch, this nigga crossed the ocean for me. You think I'm gonna leave this nigga in the ocean and I figure out what the fuck is on the other side? Absolutely
Right.
not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So what do you mean?
We gotta get to the
But,
end.
I get it. I get that everybody's not in our
Yeah.
world. And it's a crazy
Yeah. And
world,
it's
a
okay.
lovely world.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
They'll be all right.
We have a
And so will
problem.
we. Yeah, we do. And it is what it is. Right, at this point,
It is.
we too deep
You either
in.
love me or hate me, man. But
Mm-hmm.
listen, I'm gonna be me, and I'm taking my Kindle with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's why when he told her just let her go, he knew what was up,
Yeah.
you know.
Hello.
And she should too, because she lived with me. But he know. Oh,
Facts.
yeah. That's what she
It's
do.
coming.
She always got her Kindle. That was his
I do.
exact words. She always got her Kindle. She always reading. Okay, well,
Don't let it be an
seems like
ounce of
everybody
downtime.
understands.
Everybody understand. Let it be a second of downtime. We waiting
Mm-hmm.
for our name to be called at a restaurant. Kindle,
Uh-huh.
just let me know
I'm
when they
reading at
call
the
us.
table,
I'm just
reading. Sometimes I have to put it away because if it's a lot of us, it's not, enough space or
right,
whatever. But if I can, I'm
right.
gonna be like,
Yeah,
I read
yeah.
about.
But I feel like everybody now knows. it's like everybody now knows and knows because people ask me, "You got your Kindle with you?" What kind of question is that? Yes. Do you see
Yeah,
my purse is
duh.
big enough for my Kindle? Yes, I got my
Just like
Kindle with
having
me.
your phone with you, of course. Of course I
It
do.
is. I don't leave home without it. What do you mean?
Okay.
You got it.
Ah, all right, friend. Well, let's talk about the books that we released this
Yes, friend.
past
What's
week or
coming
so.
out?
So we have, like I was saying earlier, I read The Fiance Favor by Joanna Kimber. Joanna Kimber is a contemporary romance writer, and this book is about a girl named Gail who lives in Jamaica, and she has to something goes on with her family where she has to leave Jamaica,
Mm.
and she goes to this town called it's a small town called Crescent Bay, and she has a friend who's like a flight attendant that hooks her up with this guy who owns this bed and breakfast, and she asks or he asks if Gail can come and stay there for a while until things die down. He's a little leery because he's like, okay, sure, no problem, but what's up with her? Like, why she need to escape or whatever? And so he looks her up, and as soon as he looks her up, he's like just in love with her, love at first sight. Like he's intrigued. He wants to get to know her. He wants to find out what's going on, what's the mystery with her. You know what I'm saying? And when she gets there, he's like a grumpy sunshine because his business is not doing that well. So the whole purpose is now originally she's supposed to stay there, but once she gets there and kind of sees what's going on, she's like, let me help you get this place up to par. Let me help you get this place to a point where this is the happening spot. So when people come to Crescent Bay, they want to stay here. And so she steps in this role of assistant manager, but their chemistry, they have like an instant attraction, but they're trying to fight it basically in the
Oh God.
beginning.
Okay.
Um, and then he ends up having to do a favor for her because, again, she's from Jamaica, so she's not supposed to be here. And she has to get married in order to stay, right?
I
So,
love the forced
yeah.
proximity, forced
Mm-hmm.
marriage. Yes,
Yeah.
girl.
So that's what that's about. So it was really, really
Love
good.
it.
Love her books. So also we have The Illusion of Power by J.L. Seegers came out this past week,
Heard
and I
about
heard
that?
that was really good. So we definitely got to check that out.
Yes.
Um, what else did we get? Let's see. On I think tomorrow, The Heart of Stonecrest by Danielle Brooks comes out. That is also contemporary romance, I believe. And I've been hearing people say the book is kind of set up. It kind of reminds you of like a soap opera. So that's pretty interesting. That's an arc that I have to read, so I need to get that done. But I heard
I
that
love
all the
dramas.
reviews um, are pretty good so far, and they are saying that it just kind of reminds them of it makes you feel like you're watching a soap opera, like you back
I love a good
in your
soap opera,
granny's
baby.
house
Young and the
watching Young
Restless.
and the Restless or some
And
shit.
baby, you better pray. Victor Newman. Baby, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm definitely reading that. You heard me.
Yeah,
Don't play with me.
right. So
Don't
that's what
play.
I'm
I
saying.
know all the damn characters. I don't know if they're
Hmm
still on there though, but still.
Yeah, so definitely going to check that out. Then we have War About You by Neek Mills.
Mm.
We have T. Lynn came out with a book. What is it called? I Found Love. What is it? I Found Love. I think, yeah, I Found Love by T. Lynn. And then we have a thriller suspense by, I think her name is Kiera James called Body. It's supposed to be a thriller suspense
Okay.
book. I've never read anything by this author, Kiera James, but that came
Okay.
out this week as well. And yeah, that is all I have, Fran, for new releases.
Right,
I'm
I
sure there's
love
been plenty more.
it.
Yeah,
I
but
love it. Even though
we
we
got some
won't,
good authors
we
on
can't,
here.
we can't keep up, but
No, we can't because they just keep dropping left and right. They
drop it.
just keep
It's just coming out of nowhere. It's
passing
just
them
falling
out.
from the sky. You do.
Hmm Yeah, they make it
They do.
hard because it's
And
like you got to
that's why my
choose.
TBR, that's on my TBR. I looked yesterday, it said 350 books are on your TBR. I was like, wow, interesting.
Hmm
Interesting. Yeah.
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 I
I
don't even
love
know
it
how many
though.
I got on mine. I'm afraid to
I
even
do.
look
I
and
try.
see.
I try to update it. I try. I don't hold me to that because anything can happen. But I do try to update it often.
Yeah, I need to get
Yeah.
better with
I
that.
love those though. A lot of those authors I've heard of and I've read their,
Hmm.
especially T. Lynn. I've never. Okay, do you know this author by the name of Takara? I don't feel like I've read anything by her,
I've
but I
seen her
just keep
book.
seeing her popping up on my
Hmm.
timeline. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to read one of her books.
Yeah.
I don't know which one. I don't even know where to start. Hopefully, I know we help people and read new books, but maybe somebody can recommend a nice, good book by her.
Yeah. Did she come out with something recently? I'm
I
gonna have to
know
look
she
it up. Let
did
me get.
because I got like an update on my Kindle and was like, as far as new releases, because it probably saw that I have her books in my to be read list. Okay,
Hmm.
but I definitely want to read. I said I want to read something.
Yeah, I've been seeing her name floating around too. So yeah, we'll definitely have to get into that because I mean, there's just there's just
I
so
know,
many
friend.
authors, so many books. I
I
just want to read
too.
everybody.
I do
But
too.
it's just
That's
so hard to keep
impossible.
up.
In my Whitney
Yeah.
voice,
Right.
impossible. I just like impossible. I don't know, friend. We ain't retirement age yet, so maybe my retirement life. I could just read all
Right.
day. But
Yeah.
I can't. I want
Mm.
to, but I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. We got responsibilities, grown people
We do, friend. We
responsibilities.
do, friend.
So
What about the book that we're reading for our next one? You sent it to
so
me.
yeah, tell me what it is. I can't think of the name of it, but I know it's by
Uh,
Aubrey Penn.
do
I
do
think this is
do.
her most recent book.
Is it Are You Want to Love Me?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Ooh, I can. The
And I
cover
heard it
is.
was a banger.
You can sell me on a good cover for it. When you sent me this, I
Hmm.
downloaded it real quick. I was like, I downloaded it immediately. I said, look at my
Yeah.
friend looking out for me. She love me real bad. I said, I'm finna get into it. I downloaded it already on my Kindle. So I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get to do this weekend until we see each other again, but I'm definitely excited about this book.
Yeah. We have to also, we got to read Dio's story. We got to read part two.
Friend. I have two books in front of him. I put a notepad and was like, Aquarius, you will go in this order. You know what I mean? I was like,
Hmm.
so that I can be on top of everything.
Yeah.
I was like, you will go in this order, but my impulsiveness said that I have to read part two of this book that we read this week. So that will be read tonight. I don't know how long. It said 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I'll be done with that
Oh, that's
quick.
short. Oh,
So you know what
okay.
I'm saying? I think it's just
Hmm.
a continuation of
Right.
their story.
Yeah.
And gonna wrap everything up. But
Yeah.
I have to because I love Zoe real bad. I just need to know
Hmm.
how me and my man life look over there. Okay.
Right. Hmm.
But I do have that book on there. I do have him on there. So because you know that
Yeah.
she left us on a cliffhanger, so I need to know.
On the
I
cliffhanger.
need to get off. I need to get off
Yeah.
the cliffhanger.
Hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, that's all we got, y'all. That's it.
Yes, that's it,
Episode
child.
6.
In the bag, friend.
Yeah, in the bag.
Bye.
Bye.